Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Oluchinimoh and I am an international award-winning artist that is based in Manchester, the United Kingdom. Yes, we're having a special episode today. I'm here with my husband, Mr. Alex Imo, and we'll be talking about something that is very, very important. I know some of you have asked this question to know how the house hunting was. I took you on house hunting, but now I have a house. I did not share the good news with you. So this is we officially announcing to you that we have finally gotten a place and we have moved in. We're barely a month here, so don't worry, it's not like it's happened long ago. So without further ado, if it's something you're interested in, your house hunting in the UK, you're intending to relocate to the UK, you've been searching for a house, you've searched for an accommodation, a flat, apartment, whatever it is, then this is the video for you. Keep watching, we'll be right back. And you're welcome back. So without further ado, we'll go right into the topic we have, and I'll be asking him a couple of questions. I'll also be contributing as well, but he's the main person that is in charge, or that was in charge, or that, you know, really did the background checks, the viewings and all of that. So I'll ask him questions and then we'll provide the answers. Okay, so you're welcome. Husband man. So number one is, please give us a brief background into your house hunting and search for a house in the UK. How did you go?
Okay, thank you. I would start by saying that having to get an apartment or a house in the UK is not as easy as people would put it out there on the internet. Then getting a house, trying to get a house in the UK while you are abroad is not so very easy. It's almost impossible because you would need to do some documentation, except you want to cut corners, and which I won't really recommend. Then importantly, when coming to the UK, it's advisable you have a support system. You have somebody you're going to land possibly into his hands. That's going to help you. And for us, we had this wonderful friend, Mr. Oseswa. Permit me to call your name, please. I mean, his family, himself, they were very wonderful, and I use this opportunity to thank him.
Thank you, sir.
And also thank one of our friends, popularly known as Kenny. Yeah, he also did, a great job for us. Yeah, a short story. They gave us a soft landing. They accommodated us in their house, and in fact made us feel very relaxed and told us we could stay as long as we would want to stay. But ideally, when I got there, I gave myself a target that within a month I should get an apartment. So you do not overstay your welcome. And having said that, I would move straight to the house hunting. Before I landed, I had some other friends who I contacted and who tried to get some houses for us, tried to do some viewing. And when the agents found out that they were not the actual ones to live in the house, they would tactically just avoid going further, knowing that I was abroad, I was not in the country. And that's why I said it's difficult for you to get a house, you know, if you are not on ground. So they sent some pictures to me, sent some links to me, and I would view, oh, I would like this, share with my wife, and oh, we would like this, we'll look at the price range. You know, we had a budget in mind, and we had the number of rooms that we also wanted. And particularly, I was looking to get minimum of 2 bathrooms, so that one for me and one for my kids, one for us and one for our kids. But it was really difficult. Not until we came here, we landed. First week, we tried to just get things, you know, right, get the BRP and all that, because essentially without the BRP, you can't just even do anything, you know. So after we got the BRP, I went ahead to begin the house hunting. Spoke with a few friends that were already here, and they did. I mean, our friends did very great work, very great jobs for us. Yeah, they most times would give me some links. I would check, try to call up the agent. One funny thing, once they know that you are a student, an international student, it's another ball game entirely. So you would need to know how to prepare yourself, either through your spouse or, you know, get a job and before getting a house. But for me, I was able to get a house before I got a job, and all thanks to God. So basically, at some point, a particular day, I just told her, look, let's get this house. I went on the net, started to search all links I had, all websites I could search, and fortunately, we picked on one particular house. We called the agent and we booked an appointment. And when that happened, we had to come view. I know she want to ask further questions, so I don't answer all with this.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Oh yeah, thank you. So basically, it took us like I think about a month because we started searching before we got here. Even like 4 weeks or there, but like we were searching. We kept searching, using different websites. You mentioned some. We used Zoopla, Rightmove, Gumtree.
And
those are the ones we use.
Some others.
Yeah, and it's easy. You see a lot of houses. Not that these houses are not available. You see a lot of houses, but like you said, there are some requirements, documentations. Like if you're an international student, you don't have a job. Those are just more like red flags for them. So, but let's just go into the second question. Okay, I've answered that. So the website was search. I mentioned that as well. These are the three main websites we use, but I know that there's on the market as well that you can search.
Facebook Marketplace.
There's Facebook Marketplace as well.
But you got to be careful.
You've got to be careful, very careful. So that's where. Do you want to briefly share the experience?
All right. A friend sent me a link on that from that, and he said, "Oh, these houses are good." I saw a 3-bed for $650 with 2 bathrooms. Oh, I quickly jumped at it. And I called the agent, and he said, "Oh, there are so many people on it. That if I can quickly make some payments so that I can book, in fact, there's a woman that was supposed to pay $750 just to hold on the house. Then we know that it's for her. But if I can quickly pay, that he will keep the house for me." And I immediately saw that as a red flag, and I told my wife. Fortunately, she was with me that day. And I told her, "Look, this guy is trying to play games with me, but let's play along, So I then said, "Okay, can you send me your account number so that I will be able to do the transfer, because I actually need the house. I'm ready to pay, I'm ready to move in tomorrow." And he sent the number. Lo and behold, it was a private account number, and I just said, "No, this is not going to work." I called him again. And I asked, "Okay, can I know the address so that I could just come for viewing to know that it meets my specification and my requirements?" And he said, when I make the payment, that the address will come with the receipt. I said, "Okay, thank you. Wait, hold on for the payment." And he told me I should do that within 20 minutes or else I won't have it. After 1 hour, he didn't see the money. He kept calling me. And I was in the class. I couldn't take my calls then. Later, when I tried reaching him, till date, I cannot reach that number again. So I would have lost £750 to an unknown person because I thought I had seen a very good apartment to put my family in. So let's be careful, please.
Okay, so please be careful of scammers, because everybody's eyes is So just be careful. That's a brief experience into the experience we had, brief story into the experience we had with the Facebook Marketplace, looking for a house there. Not that it's totally bad, we're not ruling it out, but just be careful.
Just
make sure you dot all I's and cross all T's. So the next thing I would ask you is the things you should look out for when you're house hunting. So what are the things we're looking out for? As we're searching those websites, there were things that we wanted to see. So can you share some of these things?
Okay, first you understand your lifestyle, you understand your kind of person, what you appreciate. Then you also look at the size of your family. If you are a family of 4, there is a husband and wife with 2 kids. The kids are the same sex. So I don't know the exact age right now, but I know in this country you're not allowed to keep children with different sex in the same room, especially when they are, I think, above 8 or 10. We need to clarify that. Yes, for us we have two girls. So I was looking at minimum of 2 rooms, but I was looking at getting 3 rooms so that I can use the 3rd room as my study and maybe office, working from home. It was difficult. Then also looking to get, like I said earlier, minimum of 2 baths. It's difficult having 2 bathrooms in this country. Sometimes you have 4 bedrooms with 1 bath, So basically those are the main things. Then the environment is key. because I respect the kind of lives my children should live and would live and are living. So that was something I wasn't ready to compromise or negotiate with. So I was very careful, no matter how affordable the accommodation looked or was. When I looked at the environment, I would just say no to it. When I go for for viewing, and I see how the environment is, it was a no-no. So you may want to also take that into consideration. Then, okay.
So you can actually, I wanted to just quickly add that you can actually see what the environment looks like. Like when we were still searching from Nigeria, we could see via Google Map what the environment looks like. So you can like do a 360-degree viewing on the map. You can walk down. You can actually move down the streets, move into corners with Google Map. There's a way you do it. So just be mindful, like if you're still searching from home anyway. But when you get here, I think that you have the opportunity and you're at a better advantage in that you can come actually view it yourself. Okay, so
you also could consider the schools around for your children. Yeah, the rating, the Ofsted rating. The Ofsted rating, and a few things. Accessibility to bus stops is very key.
Very key.
Very key. You know, or else you want to walk like forever. Or you keep running
every day. You keep running to catch a bus.
You know. So these are some of the things I think I can remember, and then also. The kind of building, the energy rating.
Energy rating,
right?
Very important.
Energy rating.
Very important.
Is it a new house? Is it an old house? I mean, you look at it. Don't be too anxious to get a house that you will not be happy to live in for the next 6 months. At least be able to live there for the next 6 months, and even if you want to move, because most of the rent here, the contract is for 6 months. Minimum,
which I understand is not legal.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
But it's not like you're going to pay. No, you just sign a contract for 6 months. You'll be paying monthly.
And some require them to pay 6 months up front. And
okay.
I heard that. I understand to the best of my knowledge that that's not legal.
Okay.
So.
I didn't have that experience.
I just got to know.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, so for those, are you done with your answer?
For now,
so,
yes.
Yeah, so the energy rating is very important. Like I saw on Twitter the other day, somebody took a picture of the energy rating of the house he was going for, and then he put it on this particular group that I belong to, and he asked them, what does it mean? So you have like A, B, C, D, E, F. I think those are the levels, and they would put the one with the energy rating of the house. You're going to see it's like a chart. If I can insert a clip or a picture, I'll do that. So when he put that picture and it's like, I beg, what's this mean? What's be this thing? Something like that, because it's a group for Nigerians, you know. So somebody was like, that means say when winter come, go wipe your head away or go catch away. So it's important. Like, okay, so let's come home now. So how was the experience getting this place? How did we get this place? How was your viewing, the viewing experience? What were the things that the agent told you?
Okay, I had a very good experience. I mean, God blessed me with this agent that we used for here. Very thorough, and she just was wonderful. I would say
from
that
the beginning.
From the beginning, she was just wonderful. I got here, and the day I got here, she already told me that 7 people had viewed this apartment.
That same day.
That same day, and I was like, oh! And while I was stepping out, I saw this fine-looking gentleman, a white man, coming to view. I said, "Oh my God, this man has taken this place," you know. But then I just prayed to God and said, "Please, I like here. I want here." And I told my wife that this place is fine. So the agent, was very, very, very professional with every step of the journey that we had on this property. The documentation, the assessment, the validation processes, everything was smooth.
Can you walk us through all those things?
Okay.
What are the things that you did?
Okay. We started with, she needed to know me, needed to know the occupants of the house. Okay. How many adults, how many children, if any, which we filled the form. Needed to know my work history. Needed to know the kind of visa I have here, residence permit, and she needed to know also how long we intend staying here. and what we intend using the property for. You know, are we going to let it out, or which do we not going to allow? So I told her it's residential. It's purpose. I mean, it's going to be our main apartment and possibly only apartment for now here in the UK. So yeah, then we have some forms to fill, you know, and within a few, and she asked when I would like to move in. I told her, and she promised to expedite the process to ensure that she meets that date. And true to her word, she met that date. But I was even trying to like extend it at some point. But on that particular date, I was given the key. That was on the 14th of July. Yeah. And we came into this country on the 2nd of
3rd of June.
Okay, 3rd of June. Yeah, we left. Yeah, we came in here 3rd of June. And like I said, I had a target to get this accommodation within a month, and to even do a shot within, I mean, with a week or so, but it was a fine one. So the agent was very professional with everything that was done about this property.
Yeah, so it's not really easy to get viewings. If you get a viewing, they'll give you a time, right? Which you need to
keep to.
Yeah, you need to keep to, because there are other people, like you mentioned, like there were 7 people that day.
Yeah.
I saw a trending picture on Twitter a few days back where there was a house viewing in, is it London or which area? I can't remember the place exactly, but there was a long queue of people to view one apartment. So that's what it is now. That's the reality now. It was fair then, but now it's not really that easy. So you need to keep to the time. They give you a time for viewing. You need to keep to the time. She also brought you here and showed you everywhere, and she told you about the house, the insulation.
Yeah, the energy rating. The energy rating, I think, is B, and it's very good. She explained to me that the insulation here is top notch. I won't have much of cold in the winter, and I have experienced it. Most times, right now, we have to open the windows to let in some air so as to keep the house a bit cool. So when the windows are shut, the house it's warm. So I think in the winter we would not have much to worry about.
The place is pretty cool. It's a small space but cute and very functional. It was partly furnished. So these are the things you want to look out for. You can use filters when you're searching for the house. Do you want a flat, an apartment, a terrace building? There are different options. You would also see if it's bills inclusive. People usually say get bills inclusive, get a house that is bills inclusive. It's not that easy, to be honest. So I wouldn't say it's not bills inclusive.
No, it's not.
But it's partly furnished. So partly furnished, we came here and it was almost like, babe, how many percent can we say now?
About 80%.
At about 80% furnished. So we came in, there were pots, frying pans, microwave, fridge,
television,
TV, a bed, sofa. There were things in the laundry, in the washroom, the laundry room,
washing machine.
There's a washing machine. There's soap. they give us almost everything. We only bought a chair and the bunk bed for the kids room. I think those are the only major things. Yeah. So there's a dining here and everything, and it's an open plan kind of apartment. So we want to thank God. So that's our experience so far with searching for a house in the UK. How we got a place in the UK in 2 months of our
less
arrival.
than 2 months.
Less than 2 months of our arrival. Yeah. So we wish you all the best. Thank you so much for watching. Do you have any final words to?
Yeah. It's like my friend told me, when you are here, it can only get better.
It can only get better.
Yeah. So trust me, just need to be patient, but it can only get better. Thank you.
So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, smash the like button on this video so that I can get to as many people that need it, especially at this time. We know a lot of people are coming in daily and people would need to see it. People are planning to come. So please spread, share in your groups on Telegram. Just share this video, please, to enlighten and to help more people with the house hunting process in the UK. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, become a part of the family, and also drop a kind comment. If you have questions as well, you can ask in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Until we see you in the next video, stay happy. Until I see you in the next video, stay happy, stay safe, and stay blessed. Oh yeah, no.
Okay,
we started though.
Really?
Okay. So see where you're looking at. This place.
Oh, really?
Where the time is. Yes.
And I can also look at you.
But don't look. That this is just your lens.
All right.
It's look like you're looking.
It's not easy anyway. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Chai.
Oh yeah. Wait.
Oh God.
I hope this hair is okay.
Okay.